Annyeonghaseyo, hello und hallo. My very first video on this channel was a tour of my little apartment here in Seoul.
Now the time has come again.
And I will give you a tour of the place Milady and I have stayed in for the last few years. This time right in the middle of Seoul's foreigner hotspot,
Itaewon.
As you can see, this place is roughly twice as big as my previous apartment. This and the prime location explain the high cost to some extent. In future, I would probably not move to Itaewon again. But one thing I really loved about this place is its proximity to Namsan Park. Let's go and have a look inside, shall we? Oh! Guests. The door opens to the outside, different from Germany. Alright, here we have the entrance area for taking off your shoes. You can stuff them in here. Waist separation, and yeah, let's go. Alrighty, right ahead we have the guest room. And in this direction we have kitchen area, living space and terrace. Here's a little guest toilet. Let's have our first detailed look here.
Hey!
Oh god. Well then, Flamingo has finished his business. That means nose clip on, and then let's have a look. Check out these crazy designs of sink and mirror. What a castle!
King in the castle, king in the castle.
A toilet with bidet seat. Klappe zu, Affe tot. And then we have this little cabinet here with some extra toilet paper for emergencies. Deo, a must-have item for every German, despite the extremely limited selection in Korean stores. Toothbrush, toothpaste, and so on. So yeah, this is where you can pinch a loaf when visiting. And now let's have a look where you would take the train to Snoostown. Right across. Most of the time there's no guests here actually. So this room also acts as our storage. When renting an apartment in Germany, you often get some extra storage space in the basement. That is extremely uncommon in Korea. As it is often the case in Korea though, this apartment too came partially furnished. POV, you are lying on a guest bed at Dogil Robots. That's all the stuff we've stored here. Some cleaning equipment and my ironing board. The wardrobes are kind of built into the house structure, so no need to buy any separate closets. And then in this one over here...
Revenge!
KO!
wo bin ich denn?
Yep. The bed is made. Ta-da! In this apartment too, the bedroom is somewhat minimalistic. We have a lamp for reading here, then on each side of the bed a bedside table, and over there the world map. There's the makeup table of the missus, our master bathroom, and another integrated wardrobe. One of the advantages of this bedroom is that when closing both blinds and curtains, it's properly dark. Let me demonstrate it. Great, isn't it? Next up is the joint kitchen and living space. By far the largest room of this unit. Let's have a visit to the kitchen first. As last time, today you also get an exclusive look at our fridge. In the door compartment you can see my contact lens liquid, and in the fridge itself we have eggs, tofu, gochujang, kimchi and some old jam, more gochujang, food leftovers and protein drinks, and then in the
Forbidden drawer.
there's some chocolate, soda and alcohol, and finally salad, water, drinks and mayonnaise.
Nur Mayonnaise, ich esse sonst nichts.
In the freezer next door we have ice cubes, corn, meat, mandu and general trash. The kitchen comes with a gas stove, very common in Korea, and a washing machine. All kinds of tea that I brought from Germany, organic Korean rice, my beloved cast iron skillet, our equally beloved Korean food scissors, and finally my cereal corner. This unique table, as well as these fake candle wall fixtures, already came with the apartment. But the chairs, exercise bike and TV bench were added on by us. Let's have a look out of the window. You might remember the view from my previous apartment.
Hip hip!
The weather is a bit foggy right now, but I'll show you the terrace and the view later, as soon as it clears up a bit. Over there's my PlayStation, opposite of the exercise bike, so sometimes I like to ride the bike and at the same time play. That wall over there is the bookshelf wall. Let's check it out, then you can know what kind of stuff Dogil Robert is reading. The Bangkok Pride flag. Good memories. And then a good mix of fantasy, youth literature, Korean study material, some books about Hanok, and One Punch Man, which I'm reading to practice my Korean. Oh yeah, here's the aircon, another thing that is extremely common in Korea, but still rare in Germany. But then on the other hand, the windows here have no outside blinds, which would be the normal thing in Germany. So yeah, this is the living space. I really love the wooden floor, especially in winter, when the undul, the floor heating, is turned on. The weather has improved. Let's have a look at the garden. Now you can also see the view in all its glory.
When buying flowers and plants here in Korea, many of them are actually imported. But I try to have a little bit of a Korean garden here, so I make some effort to buy local plants.
That's cholchuk, my favorite Korean shrub. So beautiful every spring. These are Hyangdeung Gulnamul. They grow really well and even bloom. I'm a big fan. Look at this one. That's Halmigot, a grandmother flower. There's a whole legend about this one. It's a little bit sad one though. And these ones are called Mebalto. Look at these beautiful flowers. Korean buxus. Some of these fellas I bought online, but most come from Jungno Flower Market. This is my view when I'm sitting here in the morning and eating my cereals. Especially nice when the birds are singing, like they are doing right now.
So yeah, this is our Itaewon apartment. Really nice, you might think.
But you're wrong.
Es ist 5 Uhr morgens. Ich bin wach geworden vom Tropfen in der Spüle. Musste herausfinden, es ist das Tropfen aus der Lampe. Und alles stand unter Wasser, wie in der Küche. Ganz toll. Ganz toll.
That was last year, on an especially bad day of the rainy season. The storm had basically pushed the rain through some cracks in the house wall, and then it started rotting inside the ceiling and walls. The landlord never really fixed it, so now there's a constant moldy smell in the guest room, no matter how much we ventilate it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this apartment tour and that you got an impression of how living in Itaewon can look like. As always, if you have any questions, just leave a comment, I will answer. The end.